So from Weibo user not Rab, we have our first images of the Transformers Generation comic book Shockwave and Grimlock figures. Of course, we know these are the redecos of the Siege Shockwave without the stupid armor parts, and of course we get all the extra goodies with this Studio Series 86 version of Grimlock, which is being repurposed into this repaint. Now, I'm not going to lie, I know some people don't care for repaints. These are actually two repaints that I want. Because I grew up reading the Transformer comic book because they coincide with the Transformer cartoon. And even though you couldn't really get the toys, at least you could afford a nice little comic to read to go along with what you can't get. And I did read a lot of the first issues of the comic, and I did enjoy reading them just because of a fan of Transformers I was, and a fan of comic books. The kind of two went hand in hand. In fact, it was Marvel, and then they had Spider-Man, and yeah. But these redecos are nice, so let's go. And I used to own that comic right there. My dad bought me that comic. I used to own that comic, so yes. He looks good. He looks good. I like the look. This is like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's too many repaint. This one I like, because that's how he looked in the comic. He had the blue, and here he is biting on a Starscream. That's so cute, man. Look at that, man. Look at that. Whoever, not Rap took some good pictures here, man. That is funny, man. I swear that's funny. And then over here we got Grimlock going up against, I guess he's mouthing off at Jazz. I know it's from an episode. I just can't remember what it was about. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I really do like this. This is one of those things where if you don't like it, that's fine. I'm not here to agree with you. I'm here to agree with myself. And I think they gave him the weapons that go with slag. They're supposed to go with, I guess, comic slag and comic sludge. So if they don't do these, at least if you have slag and sludge, then you can use those weapons. But they did a good job. The paint job looks very good. And normally I wouldn't even bother to duplicate Glimrock. I didn't even get the shattered glass version because I'm not into shattered glass like that. But this one, yeah, I like this because I like what they did, that different look. And he comes with accessories like the crown and all that other stuff. I mean, you could probably use that for your G1 Studio Series 86 Grimlock. So I mean, there's a lot of good in this, in my opinion. I mean, everybody else's, it could be different. I expect that. I don't expect you to agree, but I'm going to get this somehow, some way. Ed's going to get this. It's going to be, I guess, going to have two Grimlocks. You know what I'm saying? Because I like this. It's, I think they did the comic version in Masterpiece a long time ago, but this looks good. And you're going to get the weapons for the swords for for the other Dinobots. Yeah, I want this. And you get the crown and the well, they could have did that the first time. Yes, they could have, but they didn't. What are we going to do arguing about it? All right. But yeah, you get the crown too. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I want it. It's sold. I got it. Now on the Shockwave. So I was 50-50 on this repaint, but I actually like this even more than the one that came with the Nemesis Bridge set. And even though I had tempted and played around and thinking about trying to find that set, I let that go because I knew this one was coming out. And this one, to me, kind of reminds me of what they did with the 35th anniversary Megatron, where they gave him all those, the animation paint. That's what this reminds me of. And then the colors are more closer to G1 than the one we got with Siege. And there's the head cast. If you don't remember, in the comics, they had the creation matrix and Optimus Prime's brain basically turned the 6 cast into the 6 Constructicons, which later on became Devastator. Yeah, that's basically instead of the matrix, he had a creation matrix. And of course, at one point it was stored in Buster Whitaker, not Spike, because in the comics his name was Buster, if I'm not mistaken. So, but yeah, you get this head. So I wonder if they're gonna do like an Optimus Prime with that, with that scheme. That that's possible, or even a Megatron. So we never know with the black head. That would be kind of cool. So here are more pictures of the Starscream. I mean, of the Shockwave, and what you notice is he has the correct colored forearms, and then you can see there's a screw in the forearm too. So technically you could take the fist and the blaster hand and actually add them to Siege Shockwave and give him more of a the paint, looking like he's got the correct color blaster hands and stuff. But yeah, now the paint that I see the paint job, I actually like it, and I think it looks good. Do I want him as much as the Grimlock? No. If I can get him at regular price, would I buy him? Probably, because I think this paint job is still better than Siege by a country mile. So yeah, overall, these two are bought, in my opinion. Will they do more? We already knew the rumor is that they're going to do the new Soundwave that they wanted to do. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. But apparently the rumor is that when they get, there's going to be, I guess if these do well, or maybe they're already in the works, that in this comic book, Generations comic book line, that we're supposed to get a Soundwave in that purplish color from the comics. And that Soundwave is going to be the precursor for the Studio Series 86 Soundwave, probably in the correct colors. The traditional blue. So keep your eyes out on that. And I kind of like these repaints. These are different but worthy repaints for myself. What are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below. Do you want to get them? Do you not want to get them? Do you think it's a waste? It's certainly up to you. This is Super Robot Ed, bringing you more news and reviews. Until then, we'll see you soon. Bye bye. Creation Matrix.